Okay, gold. All right, I posted this yesterday. We go in here, we'll have a look. Gold, and this was the idea. I was looking for this pullback, and if it broke back into the value area low here, break back into that, we take that trade. So as it was, it got exactly that. So that was a really nice outcome. So what we're looking for here is it's now trading back down into this low end of the value area on the volume profile. So let's take that out. I just want to explain something to you. Trading is difficult, and you might think that, okay, this is breaking out, buy, and then look what it does, right? It takes you out. The way around that is to just set up a volume profile. It's not easy, I have to tell you, but like if your bias is bullish on the bigger time frame, right? So let's just say you saw this back down in here and you're thinking, okay, I'm long gold. You've got an idea that this is going to continue up, all right? And the higher time frame might confirm that for you. Then I'm looking for this to continue to give me that. So it comes back down and it ranges sideways. So it goes into it goes into fair value. Though this is fair value more or less through here, a balance area. Back down here was fair value. You get a run under, the hit stops, and then it ranges. That goes into price discoveries. This is auction market theory. And then it goes into the next value range where buyers and sellers are agreeing on price. It's tricky getting long when it breaks above here because it's a false breakout, and next thing it comes down and it takes out your stop. So the range breakout is one thing, that's okay, but if you get into like using a volume profile, find the value area high and the low and look at okay, higher time frame bias is that. All right, pulls back into the volume profile value area low, you buy. Trades back to the high, back to the low. When it breaks structure in again, that was my idea yesterday. Buy there. So now we've got another. It's pulling back down into the value area low. So what I'm looking for is much the same thing, pretty much. Okay, but you've got to be careful. So how do you do it right? This is what I explained in my video yesterday. There's your trend coming down, break structure. It's a break of market structure. That's it there. BOS, boss. Break of structure, you buy. Value area low, volume profile, range in a bullish higher time frame. When this turns around, however, wherever, right? That's where you can get long. However that works out. So you've got to look for that break of market structure when this, however that works, right? Breaks out. There's another BOS. I'd love it if you comment, guys. Let me know what you think. Are we on the same page? And especially if it breaks back into, like if it breaks out of the range and then breaks back into the low of this value area low, that's your buy, that's your entry point right there. All right, so and it can travel further under as well, so wherever. That was a little bit tricky because if you buy it, you don't know if this is going to continue down. That's the only thing. If it breaks back into this value area low, bigger money players have algos and they're set up to work the low to the high, the low, the high, the low, the high, the low, of the value area. So the algos are, they're working this. So this is just, jumping on the train, guys, all right? Smart money, jump on their coattails. The other thing you do is you grab a volume profile at the low, and if it breaks this here, grab a trend line if you like, and you get above the trend line and it breaks above volume profile. Volume profile. This is a VWAP. Place it on here, and then you could look to go long when you break above VWAP. it's a little bit tricky because you've got this VWAP here up in here now. Anyway, grab another VWAP, throw that on wherever this, just follow it down with VWAP, and that'll start to paint. When it starts moving sideways, you know, when it does this, and you throw a VWAP on down in here, it'll give you that, and then you just go for that break of VWAP, pretty much. So that's one way you can kind of work this. What else can I say? I mean, I'm looking for another buy opportunity if we get a break of structure, I guess, and it could happen here, it could happen further down, but just keep an eye on that VWAP thing. You know, my bias is bullish. Yeah, and I mean, we've already had, like, we've had a run above, we've had a run below, and you know, is this the trapping buyers in? They take out their stops, and this is the next run back down, and hopefully, you know, we continue up. All right, so I don't, if this breaks below the low, then this is out the window. It's got to hold and rotate. Anyway, that's my take on gold. All right, you want that rotation. Definitely comment, let me know what you think, and you know, target the high and beyond. Okay, guys, my wife is calling me. Okay, close.